I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It's wonderful to be with you again on the program. How are things going at home? Is everybody happy? No problems at home? No arguments? I've yet to meet the family where it's all going smoothly. It doesn't work like that. We've got to work through our problems, whether it's at home, whether it's at work, whether it's at school, whether it's in the sports field, wherever it might be. We must be prepared to work through it. Now, the scripture I'm using here, and we've called this program Put the Sword Away, is found in Matthew chapter 26 and verse 52. But Jesus said to him, "Put your sword in its place." Now listen to this. This is very important. "For all who take the sword will perish by the sword." How many times have we heard that? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Folks, put the sword away. Yeah, but I've got my rights, Angus. No, you don't actually. If you're a child of God, you surrendered your rights to Jesus when you gave your life to Christ. Put the sword away. It takes two to have a sword fight. One person can't fight on his own. Put the sword away, because there's no future in the sword. If you refuse to, you'll die by that same sword. I'm talking about marriage, I'm talking about children, I'm talking about business, I'm talking about life. Stop fighting. I know some people, that's all they do. They fight all their lives. Everything is an argument. Don't do that. Jesus didn't do that. Yes, we must call sin by its name, and we must be prepared to nail our colors to the mast, but put the sword away. That's what Jesus said to Peter. Peter had just cut the high priest servant's ear off. Peter. The Lord said, put it away. So how do we handle it? I can hear somebody saying that to me now. How do we handle it? I'll tell you how you handle it. You try prayer. Pray about the situation. A gentle answer turns away wrath. It's in the book of Proverbs. A gentle answer. Don't shout back. And I'm talking to myself as well, folks. I mean, those of you that know me well, I'm very quick on the uptake, but that's no good. You can't be like that. Sarcasm and banter, it's actually not. Put that sword away. There's no future in that at all. Try tears. Tears, compassion. That's what William Booth told all his salvation workers, and a lot of them were women. He said, my best soldiers are women, the Salvation Army. When they went overseas, they wrote back, they said, we're having no success. He wrote back 2 words on a piece of paper. Try tears. And it worked. Try tears. I cry more than I preach these days. Try having a cup of tea. You're laughing, don't laugh. Why don't you say, listen, let's just sit down. Just cool down a bit. Let's just sit down and have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. And let's talk about it and diffuse the bomb. Don't light the fuse. Diffuse it. Sit down. I'm talking about your student daughter coming home from university, and she's angry and she's hurt. And something's happened at university. Sit down, have a cup of tea. Let's talk it through. And you'll be surprised how much victory you'll have in doing it. That's what Jesus did. Let's come aside. Let's sit down and talk about the situation. It can't be that bad. No, it is. It's beyond repair. No, it's never beyond repair. And let's start off with a word of prayer before we have our cup of tea. And then I'll tell you what, you'll have the victory. God bless you and goodbye.